y'all with the holy word peace. Salam alaikum. Ahuru. And power to the people. I hit y'all with all these different facets because some people have different ideologies, but we all faced with the same problem. State repression and neo-fascism. Our people are being beat in our communities every day. Our people get killed by the police. And what do the police get when they kill our people? They get paid vacation. In some cases, when they shot my friend Amir right here down the street from this park, the officer Patrick Gonzalez, he got a promotion. He became Sergeant Patrick Gonzalez. And he moved on from there to go to North Oakland to kill Gary King. And after he killed Gary King, he moved from there to go to East Oakland to brutalize, torment, harass, and shoot other black people. After that, they put him behind the desk. Because that's what they do with him. They put him behind the desk. And when they put him behind that desk, and the situation happened with Lavelle Mixon, and them 3 officers was shot, who did they call? Patrick Gonzalez. Because they know that he would shoot and he would kill. By show of hands here today, who has been victim of police repression, police violence, discrimination? Who here has had a family member that has been victim of any of those? Well, I tell you, when Johannes Messerly went to court and they was trying to figure out the jury pool, that's the question that they asked. Have you ever been pulled over by the police? Have you ever been stopped, harassed? Any of your family members in jail? Well, you can't be on the jury. We never have a jury of our peers. But yet, when they brutalize and do the things that they do to us in our communities, they have a jury of their peers. Not of our people. Our people are excluded. Man, that's something that we got to work on. It's something that the Black Panthers was talking about in 1969. We talking about the way they have city council. We need to have different districts of police that we can have some accountability out here. It's a shame. It's a crying shame that we can't demand. We can't demand that the police that work in our communities be from our communities. We can't demand that. They live in Tracy. They live in Black Hawk. They don't know nothing about us. They don't know nothing about how we get down. And the same black codes from the Jim Crow South and before that is what they use to penalize us. That's the same things that they use when they put me on probation. You can't be around 4 or 5 people walking in a group. You can't be outside after hours without your papers. I tell you that the jail system is the same thing with slavery. They got rid of slavery and they put us in jail to get us to work for free. And most of us know that. Most of us know that. But they have concentration camps. They have buildings. They have jails that they have built. And they have contracts to fill them up. Police will lie to you. You'll talk to them. You say, man, what about your quota? Yes, they do have quotas. And if they don't meet their quotas, what's the result of it? No extra pay. No overtime. So, it's best for an officer, it is 8 hours on the beat, to harass, brutalize children coming home from school. People going into their house and any and everybody that they can arrest to meet these quotas. So they don't have to work extra hours without overtime. I tell you the day that Occupy moved in was payday for the police. Now they got all these fancy techniques, devices, cameras, tanks, machinery. Why are we trying to organize the 99 like Malcolm X would have said? to bring the people together, not just for civil rights, but human rights all across the nation. We know it's a police state because the mayor of our city went to the mayor of New York, and they got together, and the same day that they shut them down, they shut us down simultaneously. It's a police state. When something's going on right here in Oakland, and we have Fremont Police, Union City Police, we have Naaman Police, they here. They here. And we know where the police came from. Patty rollers. Overseers. Meant to control and detain the people. Meant to, if you ran away from slavery, to bring you back. And unlike Malcolm X, by their means necessary. So what's a good cop? What's a bad cop? Because some people argue to me. They say there's some good cops. I say a good cop meet his quota. I say a good cop make arrests. We can't never have good cops for our people as long as they apply the rules that they've been taught by. The phase down, take down. There's been they say you can't use it in most states except in Illinois. The hair pull down, take down that they use with Michael Greer, a friend of Oscar Grant. These are devices and things that they use that they say that they're not supposed to use. So when they can take a brother and slam his face into the wall, when they can take any of us, brutalize us, and kill us. This is my son right here, and I brought him on stage for one reason, because he drew a picture, and he got in trouble in school for drawing this picture. This was a three-part picture. One was the police shooting somebody in the back running from him. Another part was the police, three police beating somebody with a billy club. And on the third part of this picture on the same page was an ambulance picking up a bleeding man. And I asked, why would he do this? He said, I don't know. But that's right for a child. But I study and I know history. Look at Palestine and them kids drawing pictures of tanks in their neighborhoods. Drawing pictures of the authorities in their neighborhoods. The police in their neighborhoods. And tell me it's no different in my neighborhood. Tell me we're not being occupied by a police force. Tell me that our children are not being intimidated the same way. Tell me that the Emancipation Proclamation applied to any of our people. And tell me that when they lynched them back in the past is any different than when they lynched Dr. Grant and sold us to us every 30 minutes on TV. Is it any different than when they killed Alan Bluford and left him on the ground for over 4 hours? Took the officer to the hospital for shooting himself in his foot. But leave our people to die in the streets. I say, we all need to organize. Small stories or big stories. They accused my sister and charged my sister for assaulting the police after beating her up and killing her unborn child at 4 months pregnant. This is what they do. And it's not going to change until we make it change. So in honor of Malcolm X, in honor of the Black Panthers, in honor of all the organizations here today, I say, power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people. Power to the people. My name is Jabari. We can organize and work together. Meet me at that bench over there.